few years ago, I was low-key a shitty person. Not only did I just sit around all day spanking my monkey playing video games and doing nothing really, but I just genuinely wasn't a good person. But then I got into self-improvement and all my problems were solved because I started looks-maxing and lifting. Looks-maxing and lifting aren't gonna make you a better person. Sorry, guys. The trick to actually improving yourself as a person is to build character. I'm sure you've heard of building character, like your health teacher was like, we need to build character and stop doing drugs. But we're never actually told how to build character. So you might be asking, little Timmy, hey Brian, how do you do it? How do you build character? Well, let me tell you a little story. Me and my buddy were really into fishing. Damn near every day we'd text each other like, hey yo, you wanna go fishing? Yeah, I wanna go fishing. So we'd grab our pole, head down to the lake I live by and fish. After a while, we started catching nothing. So we're like, how do we spice this up? And we got this bright idea to download one of those fishing apps that's like, oh, find cool fishing spots and ponds near you. But we downloaded one and we found a couple ponds that were in really secluded areas. So we drive like 20 minutes out and we'd walk through a forest. And it's not like it's like a hiking trail or there's a set road. We walked through a random forest into people's backyards and we were scared that someone was gonna shoot us, but we didn't care. We'd eventually reach the spot, cast out for like an hour or two, and catch nothing at all. The apps, they were too good to be true. But it didn't matter. I had built character through experience. So the first method of actually building character is weekly adventures, as I like to call it. Call up your boys once a week, or if you're lonely, then don't call up your boys and just go by yourself and go do something. It can literally be anything. And it sounds so trivial, because I'm just telling you to go do some shit. No self-improvement YouTuber just tells you to go do some shit. But trust me when I say, experience triumphs looks-maxing. Before I had built any character or really even gotten into self-improvement, I used to change up around people a lot. I'd never just be myself. I'd always act a certain way, talk a certain way, change my opinions so that certain people would find me a little bit cooler. And I know for a fact, there is at least 5 people watching this right now whose brains just went back to some memory where they did that exact thing. To genuinely become a better person, you need to be authentic. A big problem I see within self-improvement specifically is the whole sigma male, alpha male thing, especially with the whole masculinity side. So many young guys completely throw their personality out the window so they can fit some self-improvement personality where they're like, yes, I'm the alpha male. Do not mess with me. I'm going to win the race and make 10K a month. And honestly, this makes anyone so insufferable to be around. I'm all for lifting, I'm all for business and making 10K a month. I think those are cool goals, but so many guys just stop being authentic in order to fit those goals. Being genuine is the #1 way to get people to like you. And the people that don't like you for being genuine, well, you shouldn't even be hanging out with them. When you're genuine, you attract genuine people. And that goes for making friends and that goes for attracting girls. When you follow these red pill antics of how to make friends and talk to girls, you're just gonna find shallow people. It's as simple as that. The third method to improve yourself genuinely and build character is this. Take out a journal and write out fears you have. Real fears. Back in the day, I was terrible at talking to people. And I was scared of it. So I went out of my way and I stepped outside the comfort zone and I faced my fear and voila, I got better at talking. I heard this quote once. It was my graphics teacher actually in high school. Nothing ever grows in the comfort zone. And it sounds kind of sappy, you know, like, oh, nothing ever grows in the comfort zone. Are you my guidance counselor? The only way you're gonna get better at something and genuinely improve is if you edge that comfort zone. You step right outside of it. So you could be afraid of anything. Like frogs or some shit. And I want you to write down that you're scared of frogs and then in a couple days, go face your fear of frogs. Doing this will warrant you so much more improvement than looks-maxing or something. If you want actually affordable one-on-one coaching, I have a link in the description. And if you want to join a free community of like-minded people, join my Discord. But on that note, I'll see you in the next one.